Hi guys, it's Ash the Truth, and today I want to talk to y'all about spiritual awakenings and the different stages we go through and experience when we are going through a spiritual awakening, um, and how to navigate those challenges because it can be very challenging. If you can identify with one or more of these stages, it's highly likely that you are evolving into a better version of yourself and into an awakened state. I wrote some things down too, so if you see me looking down, it's like I'm reading because it's helpful for me through my experience to write things that I want to say, or and it better helps me articulate and get the points out. So the first thing, since about maybe a year or two ago, on my journey, I realized that the questions of the collective, like of the world, are getting deeper. Like people are searching for more meaning internally. Before, it was more about material upgrades, new jobs, promotions, more money, a better body, the next relationship, and other physical worldly worries. And there's nothing wrong with that. I want to do say that there's nothing wrong with that. However, recently the questions are becoming significantly deeper, from a deeper place, in search of meaning, belonging, intimacy, and alignment. I want to talk about the 5 stages to a spiritual awakening. And the first stage is going to be the chaos stage, where it's going to literally feel like you're starting to question your entire existence because it's going to be like an upheaval. Everything, maybe in one or more areas of your life, is going to be in literal chaos. Problems amplifying at work, feeling unhappy at a job, tension in relationships, sudden health issues, feeling low energy, or financial loss. These are triggers that are leading you towards your awakening. In these times, emotions are high and intelligence is low. You will find yourself reacting impulsively to external situations and your limiting belief systems being brought to the surface. It is usually a period when most people are in more of a victim mindset. You know, like you did nothing wrong, and it's like, blame. We go through this because we just, it's almost like you don't understand yet what it's doing for you, because life is happening for you, not to you. And you always want to remember that, because going through this, you are evolving at a spiritual level, at a soul level, and allowing this to happen for you changes your life completely. So, how to navigate this stage, the chaos stage, is to really going into solitude, putting some space around yourself. If you can't do anything else, you have to sit with yourself and ask all the hard questions. How could this be happening for me? The situation I'm going through right now. So what do I really want in this area of my life? The awareness of asking these questions will move you away from feeling like a victim into becoming solution based. So, and solution focused, with a bit of calm confidence. And remember that what you focus on expands. Whatever you give time to and energy to expand, whether that's negative or positive. The second stage, during a spiritual awakening, is the separation stage. During this stage, it is highly likely the people closest to you may not understand what you're going through. You might also start feeling less connected to the people around you. This stage is leading you to elevation in your relationships, but sometimes we need to separate before we elevate. Awakening means leveling up. And when others around you can't keep up with that, it's likely that they will move away, or disconnect from you. In my experience, this is the most difficult stage, especially when it comes to people close to you, because you want these people to understand and there for support, but not everybody is going to understand this weird phase. That is gonna look weird. But for me, it's like I could have been in a room with 20 people and felt like I was by myself. That's literally, it's like conversations I didn't relate to. The things people would talk about, I couldn't I couldn't even force myself to mingle with certain people or be around these certain people, because when your soul is ascending and when you are going through this, you are transforming, literally, it's internally. And not everyone will understand that for you, and that's okay, because it's not for everybody to understand. It's for soul growth, to navigate. Be present and aware that when you elevate your consciousness and awareness, you help others around you elevate too. There is like no other way. Time lags in the shifts in consciousness between you and like everyone else, because everyone vibes different on different frequencies and at their own time, which is why separation can occur. That leads you to attract the tribe of people that vibes with you. It's really like why I always say life is not happening to you, it's happening for you. And even though it's painful and it hurts to lose people and have to let certain people go, ultimately is to open space for like the right people. Because when we are unhealed, we really connect with people for all the wrong reasons. I like you because you mirror my hurt. You mirror the hurt you mirror all the hurt that I'm going through. I see in you. Trauma bonds. That's a whole nother thing. And you can like people for other reasons. It's not just always just that. But initially, it's like that's what we attract. We attract what we give off and what we feel. But when you heal and you go through these spiritual weight, that's when you evolve and you are attracting in all your soul's people. Like who you genuinely are at a soul level, you can attract in what is right for you. Everlasting, harmonious relationships. And that's why the next stage is the realization stage. When you are on this awakening journey towards joy and positivity and moving past stages 1 and 2, you can suddenly or gradually come to a realization of who you truly are, and that the first and second stages were necessary for you to experience. And it was shedding all the unwanted stuff, the beliefs and the stories that were not serving you before. You could arrive at this stage of realization. In this realization stage can occur when your life takes a sudden 180-degree turn. At this stage, you can find your senses increasing higher. Your taste, your smell, your touch, your sight will improve, and so will like your abilities, your telepathic abilities. But you want to embrace this stage with eager and anticipation for what's to come. If you want the best that life has to offer, then you have to offer life the best. Fourth stage is the certainty stage. In this stage, you can find your intuition speaking to you louder than ever. You will tune into energy frequency and vibration more easily and more frequently. It also means that you will know intuitively what people are thinking, feeling, and what the outcome of a particular situation can potentially be. You are relaxed and confident, clear and self-assured. And how to navigate this: allow the knowing and energy to move through you before making big decisions. This could mean that you might choose a path less traveled or make choices that seem impractical or not logical to other people, but in time it will prove to be the best choice. But I hope this has given you a level of reassurance that whatever challenge that shows up in your reality, you will know that it's only temporary and potentially leading you to a huge leap in your journey. So the last and final stage, number 5, is the satisfaction stage, which this stage must be followed by action. And the last 6 letters in satisfaction is action. And this form of action is not about force and effort or struggle and pain or control and manipulation. Not that kind of action. This action is rooted in inspiration, a new idea taking birth. And when followed through with action, it manifests into physical reality. And how to navigate this stage: be open to inspiration and follow through with action without allowing doubt, practicality, or worrying what others might think become a reason for inaction. Here's the sequence: you receive the inspiration, form the intention, take action, and experience growth. The biggest and most lasting joy is never in the achieving, but in the becoming. And I really, really hope this helped you guys. If you're going through an awakening at this moment, if you just feel a shift in your consciousness, that you're evolving and you're just at a weird stage, whatever it could be, I pray that these stages help you on your journey of becoming. Thank y'all so much. Until next time.